Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another lesson of the Plan Educativo Aprendamos Juntos en Casa. In this video, I am going to take you through every aspect of the lesson, so you're going to have a good foundation in all the basics of what it means to study the COVID-19. Today, we have facts and advice as our topic to talk about. So let's start by explaining the vocabulary related to the lesson. Okay, so first we have symptoms. Symptoms refers to a feeling of illness or physical change. And then we have incubation period. Incubation period is the period between getting a virus and showing the first symptoms. Turning our attention to the next slide, we can find other words such as disease. Disease is an illness caused by an infection. And then we have respiratory. Respiratory is something related to breathing, okay? And then we have virus. Virus is an extremely small piece of organic material that causes disease. One thing that I forgot to tell you is that in order to understand the vocabulary, you need to relate the picture. For example, no, this is what we call virus. Virus, okay? So relate the pictures with the word, okay? And now we have infection. Infection is a disease in your body that is caused by bacteria or a virus, okay? This is an infection. Okay, now we have droplets. Droplets refer to a small drop of liquid, okay? So you can see a person, and then when he or she sneezes, you can see some drops, okay? And this is what we call droplets, okay? And now we have spread. Spread is to cover or reach or have an effect on a big area. For example, COVID-19 started in Wuhan, China, and then this virus spread to Asia, and then to Europe, and then to America. So that's what we want to refer by the word spread. So treatment. Treatment is the use of drugs to cure a person of an illness. This is drugs, okay? And then we have avoid. Avoid means to stay away from someone or something. Remember that in this pandemic, we have to keep distance, okay? Okay, as you can see in this picture. So now we have come to the activity A. In this activity, we have to match the vocabulary related to COVID-19 to the definition. All of these words are the vocabulary that we have to learn, and those are the definition. What are we supposed to do here? We have to join, to match. What is to join? I am going to give you an example. So what you have to do in this case, what is join? So now you can see, so you have to do something like that. Virus. What is virus? An extremely small piece of organic material that causes disease. Another example of this, spread, to cover, reach, or have an effect on a big area. So you have to match. Match is to join with the correct definition, okay, in this case. Okay, so that is what you have to do. Okay, turning our attention to the next part, we can find a reading activity. So remember that we have to pay attention to this, because at the end we will have to answer some questions related to this text, okay? So the text, what is COVID-19? Coronaviruses are viruses that cause respiratory infections. These can range from the common cold to more serious diseases. COVID-19 is the disease caused by a new coronavirus. It was first reported in December 2019 in Wuhan City in China. Wuhan, what is the incubation period? The incubation period is estimated at 2 to 14 days. How does COVID-19 spread? The virus can spread from person to person through contact with an infected person. This is usually through contact with droplets from an infected person, cough, or sneeze. Okay, you can also get it from touching objects or surfaces that have cough or sneeze droplets from an infected person, and then touching your mouth or face. What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 can cause mild symptoms including a runny nose, sore throat, cough, and fever. Symptoms can be more severe for some people and can cause pneumonia for breathing difficulties. In rare cases, the disease can be fatal. Older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions are more at risk of becoming severely ill with the virus. Who can get the virus? People living or traveling in an area where the COVID-19 virus is circulating. What is the treatment for COVID-19? There is no specific medicine to prevent or treat COVID-19. If you have mild symptoms, stay at home until you have recovered. You should rest, sleep, get warm, and drink plenty of liquids. People who have severe symptoms may need medical attention to help them breathe. So, at this point of the presentation, we have to answer questions related to the text. For example, the first one, where was COVID-19 first reported? So we have to go back to the text. Go back to the slide. For example, in this slide, we can find the answer of the question number 1. It was reported in December 2019 in Wuhan City in China. So that is the answer of the first question. So you have to read the question and then you have to go back to the slide where we have the text in order to answer this question. That is what you have to do. I am going to read every single question, okay? The next one, how can you get infected with COVID-19? So you need to look for the information in the previous slide, in the text. Another question, what are the mild symptoms of COVID-19? Next one, we have, who are most at risk of becoming severely ill? Another one, what should you do if you have mild symptoms? So you need to look for the answer of these questions in the text, remember, okay? Next one, sorry. Next one, we have the activity D. In this activity, we have to complete the sentences with the words from the box. So you can see some spaces that need to be filled with this word that we can find in this box. For example, in order to do this, it is necessary that you make a relation. For example, let me show you an example. No? In this case, I can see the word hands. A recommendation of the doctors for us to avoid getting the virus is to wash our hands. In this case, the word that could be the right answer for this space is the word wash, because regularly wash your hand with salt for at least 20 seconds or use, and then we have to complete with another word. So that is all about this activity. So thank you for watching this video and see you next class.